Hello. This might actually be a first video that I'm going to put up, maybe start a YouTube channel for my students for music tuition, something I haven't really done before, but while I'm thinking of growing the teaching business as well, this may come in useful. But this was actually a question that came from one of my colleagues who was asking about different approaches to soloing over just a static groove. So, and it really applies to any style. It doesn't matter whether you're doing jazz, whether you're doing pop, funk, rock, anything. It's the same sort of idea. What tends to happen is, I think the default for most people when they start playing, or when they've been playing for quite a long time, is to just jump straight onto a pentatonic because it's like a one-size-fits-all thing. And it can get a bit boring. So an approach I use sometimes just to open up the harmony and give you a little bit more scope for playing is to use Miles Davis's approach to harmonizing pentatonics. So what Miles would do is he's taking each degree of the minor pentatonic scale and adding 2 chords for each scale. So it's a little bit complicated. If you're not au fait with all of your major triads and chord formulas, it might be a little bit confusing. I have got a little sheet which I'll attach somehow or other, or create a download link or something for to grab hold of, and maybe some of the resources like the backing tracks that you can download and practice along to. The basic approach is if we take an A minor pentatonic, which would be A, C, D, E, G, back to the A again, take an A minor pentatonic scale. Each one of those chord notes will have a chord. So imagine that the note itself, the root note, so in the case of A, is the 3rd degree of a major triad. So in this case, it would be the F major chord. So you're playing an F major chord second inversion. So it would normally be F, A, C, then A, C, E, and then C, F, A. So the A's at the top. So you're playing an F major triad in second inversion. Then you drop the 2 other notes that are not in the A down a semitone. So you go from the F major triad then to an A sus2. So you're dropping the F down to an E and you're dropping the C down to a B. And then you repeat that for every single note along the chord. So not the best to explain without actually illustrating it. So what I'm going to do is illustrate the whole thing for a change on the piano rather than on the guitar, and show how some of the exercises work, and then also some of the other chords and scales that it will open up, so you get much more harmonically rich approach to soloing over just a static groove instead of it just becoming pentatonic. So hopefully this is something interesting, and if so, I may expand this out and try and do more videos just on music tuition stuff on YouTube and so on, but we'll see. All right, hope you enjoy. In order to make this work, you need a good grasp of your major triads. So major triads in the key of C would be C, E, G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking at 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 5, which gives me the C major triad. So this whole idea is based off major triads, but not major triads in root position. It's major triads all in second inversion. So this is root position. So we take the lowest note up an octave and get first inversion. Take the next note up an octave, we get second inversion. So now we do the same thing in F. We get F, F, F. It doesn't matter which chord we start with. We just have to be familiar with all the major triads in all the inversions. So we'll start off by getting familiar with the A pentatonic scale. So that's A, C, D, E, G, A. So what we do first is harmonise the note A with the F major triad. So that means playing the F major triad in second inversion to make sure the A is the top note. That sounds like this. Then we take the 2 notes that are harmonising and we drop them both down a semitone. Then we'll move on to the next note in the scale, which is the C. C is the 3rd of the A flat major triad. Then D will come from B flat, then E will come from C, and G will come from E flat, and then we're back to F major triad, go back to the A. So the pattern goes like this. And then do the whole thing again, descending. So that's the idea behind the whole thing. You're basically taking the minor pentatonic scale, taking each of those notes and outlining them with those triads. And those triads, each note from the pentatonic scale happens to be the major third of the triad that you're playing. So your main triads are going to be F major, A flat major, B flat major, C major, E flat major, back to A major again. So one more time, that's F major, A flat major, B flat major, C major, E flat major, back to F major. So now you just run through that as a drill. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's an example using these harmony ideas. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And another one for the fun of it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.